Hello everyone, so today I've got the Mythic Ansurek video that I've been promising. So I'm going to be talking through this fight, giving you some tips on the way, and just telling you how I played this fight in general. So before it starts, these are the talents I run. I have intervened for phase 2 because it makes it easier to deal with the rests, the pull-ins. Everything else is quite standard. I do have Titanic Rage for the easy AoE setups because your job on this boss is to kill the Aads quickly, especially in phase 3. Now, Brutal Finish and Fierce Follow Through is pretty much always locked in nowadays. Culling Cyclone and Opportunist just aren't that good anymore. Pretty much every sim just runs these two now. I was 637 at the time. I used double Authority of the Depths. And yeah, let's get started.
Can do more damage to the right
So
one.
I'm going to use my cooldowns on pull here. Wait for the boss to reach its position first. I usually don't bother charging this one because it moves so fast.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I don't know how much.
So this is the first set of roots, and as a warrior you can just spell reflect and that will immune the roots, and the strat for Mythic is ideally to immune every single set of roots. So all of these roots are being immuned or cleared in some way. Many classes have their own ways to remove them, so yeah. I wonder if there are going to be some guilds that do it without clearing the roots with immunities, actually damaging them to kill to break them. That would be a Fury Warrior stream probably, because we can deal damage on all sets of roots with that kind of strat, but it's just way easier if you're able to immune all of them. So here I just used my Blaze Storm on cooldown, and I'm gonna do Spell Effect again to break this. Oh, and also the Web Blades here. So with the Web Blades, we usually just stay in the same-ish spot and then dodge when the third one spawns. Because you get 1, 2, 3, and then you have a window to dodge, and then 1, 2, 3, they'll go off in that order, right? So that's how that worked there. So I'm just rewinding here. So 1, 2, 3, the third one spawned in ranged, and then we just walk away. We have plenty of time to move, so that's how we play those Web Blades, and it's really safe if everyone follows the same rule. So standing in the green circle again. And here I'm just gonna use my cooldowns on cooldown. Before the nerf, I used to have to save my cooldowns to help people break out, and I actually did some. You probably don't need to send cooldowns exactly here. You can probably wait a little bit because you're not going to lose the set of cooldowns anyway, but I just felt like sending cooldowns here. The green waves were happening at the same time, the Web Blades were happening at the same time. I just played around that, and don't think I really lost any DPS in this situation.
Avatar.
So I used to have a avatar reminder there before the nerfs as well, which I just hadn't removed yet. Reflecting to immune the roots. I'm pre-positioning in case I get the green debuff here. I didn't. So now I bait the Web Blades on this side. And then I walk into my circle. Oh, and also that's something. I just noticed something that I did here. So I look down, right? You can see the sort of inside of the green ring here. Once I'm past that mark, I can spam charge. Then it's safe to charge, right? Because if you charge and you touch this circle, then you're gonna get the big dot and probably die. Here we just dodge, and intermission begins. So I'm not going to use my Blade Storm here because I'm going to reserve that to actually immune one of the rest, not this one though. So I leap away, I'm going to Death Stance, and on Mythic, unlike Heroic, you actually drop these web pools wherever you got pulled from, which means you can't just stand in melee here, for example, and then Blade Storm to immune it. You would need to drop it somewhere safe, and that's where this next rest comes into play. So I have Enraged Regen ready, I have Spell Effect ready. I'm gonna use my Odin's Fury now to get Avatar, as well as Enraged Regen, Spell Effect as well. So Odin's Fury into Bladestorm here to immune this rest pull-in. But I also moved into the old webs in melee range here to drop my web off here when it's going to grow like this big. And we have plenty of space still. And we're not going to do another rest. I don't think any guild will do a third rest in the intermission. We're actually stopping DPS a bit here. Because we want to buy a little bit of time to get our cooldowns back. And I go to my side. I don't have a portal assignment here. I'm just the 4th kick. You do want to watch your health a bit. If you do get the green bolt debuff here, it's random. And it takes pretty hard. It's a long dot too. So I charge this guy. I start on him just to keep my frenzy going. This line here, the expulsion beam, you can reflect it. So I stand in it with reflect, and reflects back nearly 9 million damage. It doesn't show on the log though. It will show on details, but not on your Warcraft log. And here, for the first rest on the first platform, I play it safe by intervening Elegando here. That's the Warlock. I have a macro to just intervene him. I could intervene anyone, but he's always in a nice position for me here, so I just ended up macroing for him. And then I charge back as well to cancel the pull-in. What you can do is intervene literally at this moment when you get pulled in. So I could have just stood, say, for example, here, and the moment I get pulled, I can cancel the pull by intervening Legando, but it's not 100% consistent, I found, so I just did the intervene to him early to make sure that I'm 100% safe. And here my job is to reach the second platform first, because whoever reaches the second platform first will get the first pull-in. So I'm just spamming leap at this point, up here.
Avatar.
And then charging here. So, but because I reached this platform first, the first pull-in will happen on my group. And you can see some Demon Hunters destroying these ads here. I always thought this was weird, because why not just let them reach here so that you can hit everything with your cooldowns? They're getting super overkill here anyway, and they die before I even start my Bladestorm, but it is what it is. So I spell effected this beam as well. So spell effect here, and I'm gonna Bladestorm here to immune this pull.
Damage on the left one.
Don't have spell effect for this beam, so I dodge that.
4, 3, 2.
Decide when you're up, watching or build them right portals.
Not using Odin's Fury on these things, because I want to, do prior damage on this Void Speaker. So as soon as I reach the Void Speaker, that's when I Odin's.
Slow on the ad.
And I actually accidentally kicked here on the second kick. I'm supposed to be the 4th kick, and I hadn't noticed. So I don't know what was going through my mind there, but maybe it was just because the second kick was getting a bit late, and I just instinctively kicked it. That's the only reason I could come up with anyway, when I rewatch it.
When you have time, rebuff the PJ.
So, phase 3 begins. I don't have any, what's it called? Debuff assignments here. I can't remember what the debuffs are called. But I do pick them up if I need to back them up. On this ball, I don't think I needed to.
Avatar.
3.
So as soon as these ads spawn, I'm going to send all my cooldowns. I pre-use my intermission transmitter, and then pop all my cooldowns on these ads. This is what Fury is really good for on this boss. Although our Demon Hunters did a really good job on it too. So web blades are here, just dodge them. And I'm cleaving from the boss here. We never needed to hard swap to these ads. And besides, if we do, then we lose our frenzy haste anyway, and we have to restack it. A mouse over kick there. We don't hard assign these kicks. We found that we didn't really need to, but maybe your guild needs it. So here we can leap instead of taking the portal. You can see all these people are taking the portal. We can just leap over. Usually I do a jump and leap just to get a little bit more height before I do the leap, because if you touch the circle, of course, you take a massive dot and you probably die. But yeah, by doing the leap skip, we don't get this blue circle debuff that everyone else has to deal with, right? So these blue circles here, we don't need to deal with that, so that's nice. And then web blades are coming here. I'm just waiting for all of them to spawn, and I'm like, okay, the spot I've got here is safe, I just stay. And then the second set of ads spawn. You can notice that I haven't used my Odin's Fury yet, because I want to use my Odin's on these ads along with my Bladestorm. So Odin's into Bladestorm. So the second set of ads we don't actually have that strong cooldowns for. Oh, and on the first set of ads, I actually used my potion. I don't think that's correct. I should probably do it on the third one, because on that one we'll also have Lust. I do get the Shackles debuff here, so I just pop all my cooldowns, my defensive cooldowns, along with D-stands and spell effects. So here I found a safe spot, sort of here. You can see the line here, you can see a line here and a line here. I probably could have found a much safer spot, but yeah, this worked out fine.
Do not pick up an essence accidentally. That's all that really matters now. So you're moving around, that'll be fine.
It was definitely too late to move through it at this point. At that point. So again, just cleaving from the boss, looking out for kicks that I might need to do, and I did one there, it seems.
Good. You're ready to pick up, not quite yet.
So my job is not to pick up one of these, because they are hard assigned to other people. And another ring.
3, 2, 1. Spread.
And you see me leap, jump leap there.
Spread that's gonna be blades.
Safe, no debuff from me.
We can res them if anyone's in range, if not,
Blades again. And I charge through because I know there's plenty of time for me to get through that before the web blade goes off. I make my way back to the boss without picking up any of those debuffs. So here's the Lust, as well as my last set of cooldowns. So here actually I took my time. I wanted to pick up my what's it called, transmitter trinket, and then send my cooldowns, and also make sure I was safe. But the hatchling was already like half health by the time I popped my cooldowns, so I probably could have been a little bit more aggressive with my cooldowns there, but it is what it is.
Absolutely fine, it does not matter. Warlock, can you make sure that you have everything the right one? We're gonna have Raid at skull. And Shackles to...
So the boss is really low at this point. We found... I really think that if you are progressing on this boss, and your whole raid stays alive, the boss just dies. It's not really a DPS race anymore. It's just about surviving and doing the mechanics. But killing ads fast really makes it a lot easier, of course. And there we go.
I think that's just the
Boss dead.
easiest kill for me.
So yeah, I hope this video helped. I'm gonna be doing this again next tier, of course. I did a commentary video for every single Mythic raid boss this tier. I think I will probably do that again next tier, because it has helped out a lot of people. And again, I hope this one helps you as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.